So we're here at the 2008 Arnold Classic at the bodybuilding.com booth. I'm Ocean Bloom here with Roger Huerta. This is your first time here. What do you think so far?
Well, actually, I just walked in the door and it's amazing. It's packed. This thing is, look at this, it's wall to wall. Everybody just looking at all these guys who are bodybuilders and work hard at what they do, and it's pretty amazing.
There's a lot of similarities with the people here with their training, their nutrition regimen. Can you tell me, what you do to get ready for a fight as far as training and nutrition? Well, and I know that's a huge question, but
right. Well, no. One of the main things is that the common thing is that for us fighters and bodybuilders, that we have to know what we put in our bodies. It's like fuel to us. It's like a car. You put a good gasoline or you change your oil. The same thing for bodybuilding and fighting. And you compare those things, and it's amazing because us fighters, we look at what these guys do as well with training, eating, and it just you put all that in the whole, and it's a full-time job, it's a full-time gig, and it's cool.
Now I hear that you have a special nutrition regimen that you go through, and that's that you eat chocolate chip cookies right before a fight, and it gives you that energy and stamina that you need.
Not right before a fight, but right after a fight. I'm definitely all for the chocolate chips, for sure.
I had a question because you guys do training camps. How are you affected by the city that you train in when you go to a training camp? Like, does that affect you at all if you're moving around?
Personally, not really. I'm used to flying a lot. I travel a lot, quite a bit. So my body, emotionally, mentally, it's already used to that. But at the same time, you go to, like I train in St. Paul, Minnesota, and then I fight in Vegas. So you go to a cold climate to a warm climate. It's all the same to me in a way, because usually you stick in one area and you just focus. Everything has to be prepared. And I got a great sports conditioning coach named Justin Hagen who prepares all my things for me and takes care of everything that needs to be taken care of at that time. So everything that goes in my body, and from after working out or whatever the case is, that's all him, and so it plays a big factor in that. It doesn't play a factor of where you at, really.
Okay. So I have a couple of personal questions. I mean, everybody knows how amazing you are as a fighter. What are your personal goals aside from fighting?
Personally, right now I started this charity called My Fight for Kids, and it's basically a charity to help low-income housing kids that don't have much, and just started getting donations from in an MMA community, because MMA doesn't really have anything like that going on yet, and obviously it's the number one growing sport in the world, and I just wanted to start something in a way for us to get involved and give back to kids that don't have really anything. When I grew up, I really didn't have much, but I had great teachers and great coaches that put me in the right direction, and those are the kind of things that we should kind of give back as well.
So if there's people that want to support that, is there a website they can go to check that out?
Yeah, you go to myfightforkids.com. As of right now, we're only taking pledges, and as soon as we find the best foundation that we can go to and target, that is what we're going to go for.
Excellent. Do you have a personal website?
I do have a personal website. It's not up yet. I think my web designer is kind of slacking on that,
yeah.
And his name, I don't know. Do you know a guy named Rodney?
I can help you out with that. I know a few people in the industry that are good at that.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. I would like some help for sure.
All right. Also, I wanted to know that your interpretation and point of view on Status Fitness magazine. What do you think of the magazine?
It's a great magazine. It's got great photos. It's a good image for people, and it just for the bodybuilders and people in general come out in the magazine pretty well.
You like the way that we've portrayed the UFC fighters?
Yes, actually, that's another thing. You get interviewed by a lot of other magazines and whatnot, and Status is definitely one of the. They'll definitely go for the facts, and they're not going to switch things around or kind of manipulate what somebody's saying. So it's really good.
Speaking of media, actually, how do you feel that the public has portrayed MMA fighters? Like, do you think they're doing a good job, or a lot of times people are misrepresented?
They were really misrepresented in the beginning. As of now, things have changed and things have turned, and then you'll have a lot of good media that is obviously backs up the fighters, and it's good for us. That it's helping the sport grow. But then you have those others, one or two, that some way they'll try to downgrade the sport as well. And but at the same time, you have critics in everything that you do. I bet you people get critiqued and that aren't used to seeing women that are bodybuilders or whatnot. And I mean it's a sport, it's an event, it's a job, and to that is so you always get critics from all angles. Like, for example, when the Patriots were playing, everybody wanted them to lose. They're like, oh, F the Patriots, and then now that they lost, I mean, you always, I don't know, it's society, really, so you really don't know. But
okay. I also noticed you're wearing a Cage Fighter t-shirt.
Cage Fighter, yes, exactly. It's MMA Authentics Cage Fighter, and I'm really picky with sponsors, and these guys are great, phenomenal guys, because they take care of the fighters. They really do help and support the fighters and help me train, do my job better, meaning I don't have to worry about, bills and whatnot, because these guys are really good sponsors. They're on time with the monthlies. They're on time with anything that I would need. They're there, and that's it's awesome to have sponsors like Cage Fighter and MMA.
Does Cage Fighter have a website as well?
I believe it's MMAauthentics.com.
Excellent. Is there anything you'd like to say to the Status fans, to your fans?
I would like to tell them to go home and pick up a Status magazine.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mwah.